up, everybody? It's your girl, Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk for finally being able to do the underrated Prem XI of the season so far, may I add, where we're going to be basically lifting up some players that need a little bit of a shout out. And it doesn't have to be just the big six clubs, it can be anybody outside of that. And I have a special guest who's been on the channel a lot of times before. We got, of course, my bro, Hanno from Coach Corner. How are you, brother? You good?
I'm good, Sofia. Yeah, thank you for having me. Um, it's weather was it's not been a good day though. I know you may experience it a lot, but when it's like this cold, rainy days,
Yep, yep.
yeah,
It's raining right now. Yep.
it's not nice.
And we got still snow. So we got snow and it's raining up top of that. Yeah, struggle is
Yeah,
real. But yeah. Other than that, I do hope that you're well, of course. International
no,
break. It's gonna be good that it's finally done, right? Or no?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think most of us, um, those that have got injuries, just want to just give us 5 days, 5 days off, and then we can return to football. But if you're not like watching the when it's not football at night, like that day period, it's so boring
It
because
is.
it's I don't know for you, but nobody's doing really any content during the day anymore, like having discussions. It's all at night,
Yeah,
night
I've
when
been noticing that
after
as well.
the
I'm like,
game.
something, people. It's
Yeah,
boring. I was like, I just had to try to do something, find some type of streams because I also was bored, especially like I think it might have been yesterday potentially. But then it was, obviously some games later during the night, but like during the early hours, as you said, Hanno, not much to do.
yeah,
Very boring.
very
But
boring.
so it's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
nice that we finally get to, properly get, just content, seeing content again, regardless. I think that's nice.
Mm,
Yes, yes, yes.
yes.
Yep. We're gonna, of course, like I said, we're gonna be, basically having obviously doing our combined 11 of the players that we think are underrated. That it's good, but they need to be talked about a bit more. So that's what we're gonna be
Yeah.
doing. Um So we're gonna, try to come into an agreement, of course. Oh, did I spell great? Of course. You know what? I've been struggling with that name, but thank you, Hanno, for letting me know, and I'll definitely sort that out because that's one of those names where I Google it and then I'm like, oh, okay. But maybe I was just a bit too quick this time. But thank you for letting me know that I might have
No worries.
misspelled his name. Brainthwaite, Lord have mercy. Big up to him though. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about him.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we'll talk
before we
about it
fully
now.
start, yeah, exactly. Before we still fully start, of course, make sure everybody that you like this video. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see it. And of course, subscribe. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers. Help sister out. Also, subscribe to Hanno's channel. I put it in the description box. So just click on it, show him some love. Does lots of different content, not just football, but I believe also cricket. Show him some love. That's all I'm gonna say. Show him some love. And yeah, big up to Bart, big up to Ravi, and everybody else that ends up tuning in. Big up to y'all. But yeah, you know what? Let's just start. So we're gonna be obviously you and me. We're trying to agree, but if it ends up that we're stuck, that we might not agree with a position, then we need you guys' help to decide whether or not which player comes in said position. We're going with a 4-3-3. That's the formation.
Yeah.
There
Four,
we
three, three.
go.
Hmm.
Yes, there we go. So, should we start off with the goalkeeper? I already have one in mind actually, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
I'm trying to. I thought about this before, and goalkeeper. There's
Mm-hmm.
one that's taking out for me,
Yep.
but it's not many because it's underrated, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
like team of the season. Like everybody knows them. It makes it a bit difficult. But I've gone
Mm-hmm.
for Luton's goalkeeper, um,
Ooh.
Thomas
Okay.
Kaminsky.
You know what? I okay. Okay. I was thinking about your goalkeeper, Petrovic.
Ooh, I think it would work, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is we've been so bad that even
No,
he hasn't done really any
I,
mistakes now, definitely.
I don't
But
think that's his fault that you guys have been
yeah,
bad. I think it's more, you know,
no,
I
I
think
get
there's a
you.
lot of, I don't know. Of course you guys are, where you are, but there's some games where you just don't score enough goals, or maybe your defense has let you down. But I think you could have been worse off if it wasn't for him and Cole
Yeah,
Palmer, for instance. I think those two, just to mention, has been very important for you guys, in my opinion.
yeah,
Um,
no,
that's what
definitely.
I think. Yeah,
Petrovic,
Kaminsky is a shout as well, though. So I'm not. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that either.
I'm not against Petrovic.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, hmm,
Hmm.
it's an interesting one
Kelleher
because nah,
is what
I,
Aaron says.
I mean, how many games has Keller played?
I don't know even if he like underrated like that. I think a lot of people rate him now. I don't know,
Yeah,
especially when it comes to cup games. Like he can. Yeah, I don't know. And someone says Allison will be. I mean, they're not. Allison is not underrated. Let's keep it 100. He's
yeah,
not underrated.
not
Vicario,
underrated.
I think a lot of people have been speaking about him this season. In my opinion,
Yeah, I think when it comes to picking teams, he has been spoken a lot. So I
yeah.
think
And
if
I
we
even
would,
had Vicario in my best 11 this season, so I wouldn't be
I
putting
think
Vicario in
if we're
there.
going maybe one, let's say pick one of the best 11s this season, he's up there with one of the best goalkeepers. He's not. He's been
Yep.
spoken about. That's the thing.
Yes, that's exactly the point. Yeah.
Um,
So
can I? How many games has Keller played? Let me check. Keller,
Pickford says Bart
Pickford. How
Unana.
many goals has? Hmm, I don't know.
But the thing
Pickford.
is, so Pickford for Everton is kind of like, yeah, you know,
Hmm, it's not
he sure.
bad, but
No, he's not bad, but like I prefer him way more for the England team.
yeah, he's made 12 appearances.
Because guys, I need to remind you guys, it's not. We're just focusing on in the Premier League. Who's been underrated in the Premier League? So that's kind of where I'm at. That's why
I
I feel
think
like it could be Petrovic. But Kaminsky, like you said, though, Hanno, that is a shout, 100%.
I
So it
think with
depends.
Onana,
Mhm.
if it, I think he done well. Like he's doing well right now,
Yeah,
but
I mean, yeah.
he still had so many awful performances earlier,
Yeah, that's
like
the
this
thing. Yeah.
season. So
Yes.
yeah, it's safe to guys, but again, it's again that thing. If you're facing 20 shots a game,
Mm-hmm.
I I expect you to at least save more than half of them as a keeper.
Yeah, true.
So um, yeah,
So what are we going with? Okay, Chelsea fan is also saying Luton goalkeeper, like you
well,
said. Okay.
shouts for Pickford. Mhm.
Pickford. I don't know.
Pickford, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, no. Underrated like that. I
Like there
think
hasn't been games where I'm like, yeah, or head like, yeah, he saved Everton today. It's been
No.
maybe 1 or 2 games he's like stepped up. Not many.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. No, it's
That's the
between
thing.
those two. I don't mind. Uh,
Okay.
maybe the chat can
Guys,
decide.
what are
Oh,
you thinking, guys? Should we pick Luton's goalkeeper, which is Kaminsky, or should we pick Chelsea's goalkeeper Petrovic? Because either one has been very good, in my opinion. I personally would say Petrovic. Um,
I wouldn't
so
mind.
it's up to y'all.
Yeah, I
But like
think
Hanno said, he doesn't mind either, actually. So
Petrovic. He hasn't made a mistake. Maybe it was shaky
I
at the
think maybe
start.
one, but
Maybe
overall,
one.
I think he's been the fact
Yeah,
that he's been taking the spot of, not that it's very difficult at all to take the spot of
yeah,
Robin Sanchez, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard about Petrovic, I thought this was a goalkeeper you already had in your squad before. That it was like maybe your third goalkeeper or something in that regards. And I suddenly heard, no, you bought him this season. I was like, huh?
yeah,
For not that much money as well, by the way. But I
yeah.
think he's been very good.
I don't know.
And I
He's
watch a
been a
lot of
really
Chelsea
good
games.
player for us.
You know,
So yeah. How many
what if
games has
we
he?
pick Petrovic now, and then if
Yeah,
we want to change it later, we can.
yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay. Bart is saying Chelsea goalkeeper.
Onana, Chelsea.
No,
Onana.
no, no, no. I'm still mad at him from the Champions League, but obviously this is the Prem, of course. He's been better in the Prem, but it's like what you said, Hanno. He started off very shaky. He's been coming a lot better now, but still, I need to see more. I need to see more
Yeah.
of consistency, in my opinion. Let's move on to maybe left back.
Hmm.
It's been underrated
What's your
at left.
thought? Who's yours?
In left back. Hmm.
Left back's interesting.
It is very interesting. There's not really trying to
Hmm.
think in terms of the play. And this can, once again, people, to those of you watching, we're not only focusing on, the traditional top six. We want to focus on, the whole
Is
league,
Nuri
basically. To other people.
underrated?
That is a good question. I feel like I've been hearing a bit more when it comes to Nori now than before.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans Gusto, but Gusto is basically on the right though.
Well, he can play left back. He can.
Yeah, you know what? Gusto probably might have. He couldn't.
The
But I
things.
have another one on the right though. I have another one on the right. But
Yeah.
hasn't he mainly played for you guys on the right?
Yeah, he's played on the right mostly.
That's the thing. But he is
Yeah.
definitely. I would say he is underrated. I actually really like him. I think he
Is he
needs to be
underrated
spoken.
though? I think fans give him his praise.
Okay.
Give praise. I think he can get more praise, but they
But
give him that.
underrated. That is a good
I
question.
think
Is
he's
he?
barely rated by
Yeah,
most.
maybe he's spoken about just enough.
Yeah, yeah.
That could be the case.
Um, Newcastle. Newcastle stand better now. Fulham ones.
Yeah, isn't it the guy? What is it, Robinson? I've been hearing
Yeah,
more about him now, but that's more so like different content creators talking about him here and there. But
yeah,
before then, I didn't really hear that much about him. So
sure.
that is a shout. But
And then
I think he's getting a bit more praise now. Do we
Anthony
have any
Roberts
Aston Villa? Maybe.
also. Those fellas. Oh, Vela is what's his face? I can't remember his name. Um,
Is it no Dinier Maticach? No,
Digne.
Dinier. No, no, right. Yeah, Dinier. Has he played
Yeah.
enough though, Dinier?
Moreno also came back. I don't know when Moreno
True.
came back, but he
True.
hasn't really performed.
He
So
hasn't really. That is a good point.
Also, apologies to Arnie. I checked. Um, Petrovic has also only played 12 games, same as Keller, which is mad to think, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Tyler, we are on the left back position right now. We're struggling a little bit. We're trying to figure out, like, who
I
do we
think
think? Ooh, is
not
Bowen?
Kabore. No, 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 no. Trust me, I've heard from Luton fans. He's not been solid. Um,
Okay.
he's not. But left back,
Hmm.
um, Doherty from Luton, and I think Robinson possibly the shouts.
Somebody said Simicas.
Simicast.
Has he even been playing? The thing though, that Ravi, you're saying Destiny Udogi. Destiny Udogi has been heavily rated. He's not underrated. I don't think
Yeah.
he is.
What's it? Simicast. Brighton
Has
left back
Simicas really
from
been playing that much? I don't think he has.
um, this season 12 appearances, 4 sub, so 8 starting.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. I don't
Brighton,
really. The thing is, though, if somebody's gonna, I need to rate you for in order for you to also be a bit underrated. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just
yeah, like you
Simicas,
need to
you know what I'm
know a
saying?
bit about
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
They
that's the thing. Um,
Mike Bradley's left, right back though. Yeah, we on left back. You guys are
yep, yes,
bringing
exactly.
in right
Bradley's
back
right back.
shouts.
We're on the left back. I've been Rico Henry from Brentford potentially,
Brentford been horrible though. Brentford
but I've
been
been hearing the thing is though he's been more of a shining light though. But there's also been some injuries there, I believe. And the thing is,
yeah
though, I've been hearing a bit more rave about him, so maybe not. Because if this was, I feel like it would be easier if it was overrated, then you can be like, oh, this
yeah
person. But underrated is like,
overrated is
you know? So it's a bit more difficult. Maybe could be, I
I've got a
mean,
shout.
oh, you
Regulon.
gotta go ahead.
Regulon.
Regulon. Hmm. I ain't gonna lie, it's been looking good today. For Brentford when he came back. Or when he not came back, but when he, obviously went there. Hmm.
It was good for
Regulon.
you guys as well.
To
When
be, you know what? I wasn't really that happy when we first got him, but some games where we've been seeing him, I actually felt like he was all right.
that's a
So
shout,
that is a
Mikulenko.
shout. Mikulenko as well for Everton. That is a fair shout.
That's a fair shout.
I actually think he's all right, but not a lot of people talk about him.
Yeah,
That is Tyler. That's a good one.
that's a
It's a good
shout.
one.
So
That is a very good
what's
one.
our options now? Mikulenko,
We got Mikulenko. We have obviously Robinson from Fulham.
Robinson from Fulham,
Yeah,
and Doherty from Luton.
yeah, yeah.
Three shouts.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Difficult. I
It's
did not expect
difficult.
this to be this difficult. My God. Ay,
Uh,
ay, ay.
um. Hmm. Well, hmm.
I'm
I'm
not
go-
gonna lie, the
oh,
Mikolenko
Mikulenko
one
is
was kind of good.
either one is good. I think.
True.
Um. For
Hmm.
me, it's between Mikulenko and Doherty. For me, I don't know
Okay.
where you at it is at.
I think I might be leaning a bit more towards Mikolenko, if I'm gonna be honest.
Mikulenko. Yeah, no, that's
Hmm.
fair. He's been good.
Yeah, yeah. Should we just yeah,
Yeah.
we can change our mind
Okay.
later if we yeah. Say Mikolenko. I think that's how you there he is. There he is. Okay, right back. I got one,
Go on.
but who do you got? Who do you think? Who's is it Gustav for you or no? Maybe not because you did say I mean, a lot
I
of people
think
do
it's
be rating
fairly
him.
rated, to be honest.
Yeah,
Um. Hmm.
one for me.
I
That
think
people
you're
is
going
speaking a
with
bit about
Dalot.
now is Dalot.
Yeah. Well,
Dalot.
I
I've been
heard lots.
having like often, on and off type of relationship with Dalot, for a while but I felt like now he has improved a lot and been very consistent. He's been very good,
Yeah,
if I'm going to be honest.
I
And
write Dallo on the ball. I think him inverting would be so good. I think
mm-hmm,
personally,
mm-hmm,
for
yeah,
United. Um,
exactly.
but
What about I want Saka? I was on the train for a long time, but let's be he's going to be going, and he's
mm,
Dalot has been very good. Even I can put my hands up.
I'm going to let's try and think of others. Hmm.
On the right back, I
Matikash,
mean,
but Matikash is fairly rated.
I think so.
Um, Benwine,
Hmm.
no. Bradley is fairly rated.
Hmm.
Poro,
Whether there's
yeah.
a little bit of feedback, a little bit of background noise on your end.
Uh,
Keep getting the likes up, by the way, people. Keep getting the likes up. Wait, Gabrielle center back. We'll talk about that once we get there, Ravi. We talk about it. Big up to you, Tommy. We obviously decided to pick Mikolenko, but we can always, of course, revisit the discussion
yeah.
whether or not if we're, not happy with how the team is looking like. So big up though.
West Ham. Who's West Ham's fullback? Who's their fullback? Cresswell. No, self. Is Cresswell right back or left back? Um,
Is Wait,
he's left
Cresswell.
back. Um,
I haven't
not
seen him in a
Cresswell,
while.
the other one. Um,
Is it Emerson?
no. So far, maybe him.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You know what? I actually like him. I like Sufal.
But I
Sufal
don't know.
gives me like it reminds me of like the COVID times. Like remember when Lingard was playing for West Ham? I like remember Susek, Sufal. Like those were my guys.
Uh, Brighton. They've, who do Brighton have?
Hmm.
Brighton have Lamptey. No.
He's very injury prone.
Yeah, very injury prone.
To me,
Let's have a look. Wolves. I don't know Wolves one.
Wolverhampton's.
Wolves one. Um,
Hmm.
Tomato. No.
I almost
It's
feel like it's either like it's kind of what with Tyler is saying and with Tommy, they're saying Gusto. Do you guys feel? I mean, we kind of felt like he is rated just enough. I think more people is starting to talk
mm,
about him. He's giving him a bit more of his flowers because with the absence of Reece James, he is getting the minutes and he's been doing a solid job. So I don't know. Tyler said I forgot about Ike Nori. We've been talking about him as well. Shout, of course, for the left back, but
yeah,
I've been feeling like a lot of people do be talking a bit more about him now as of lately. I've been
yeah,
getting a lot of shouts for the guy. So
yeah.
maybe
I
not.
think
Yeah,
he's
go
fairly
ahead.
rated. I
I
think
would say that.
Dalot underrated.
Do we say
We'll go
Dallo?
Dalot. Yeah,
I think I
we'll
might
go in.
agree. I think I'm gonna say Dallo as well. He's been good, and he,
Mm,
deserves Poro. Poro is a shout as well. Not many underrated at right back. That's the thing. I feel like when it comes to like the right back position, we often be talking about Kyle Walker, Trent Arnold, yada yada yada, Reese, but Poro as well. I feel like he started off very good at the beginning. Maybe he's slowed down a little bit, but Dallo, I feel like it's been consistent. And it's just as of lately where you've been hearing a bit where he finally is getting his flowers, but he wasn't really getting that. And even from me, I can sit there and be honest, but I'm like, yo, he deserves all the flowers that he gets. So, but Poro is
yeah,
a shout.
I think I think Poros rated. To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
right. I think most people judge him as either good or bad.
Yeah,
Some people all decent.
that is a good
Not
point.
really.
That is a good point. What
So
about the
yeah,
center backs?
Gabriel maybe. As the
Somebody
first.
was I think it's Ravi that mentioned it. I mean, misspelled the name, but we know what you meant, Ravi. We know what you meant. Gabrielle, you know what? There's a lot
But
of people talking about Saliba, but people are forgetting that Gabrielle is important as well. Very good defensively, but can also chime in and score the goals when needed, especially when it comes to the set pieces, the corners. I think he's good,
but
and I think he deserves a more proud. That's a fair
I
shot.
think it definitely does. But the question is he underrated? Because people do rate him. Has his level increased? Mm,
I almost feel like once again like the he kind of gets a bit overshadowed of all the love that Saliba gets. So
yeah,
that in that regards, I do feel like he might be a little bit underrated. Evans, even the job that Johnny Evans has done for Man United, by the way, I think has gone unnoticed for a lot of people.
you know what?
But
Evans and Mengi from Luton. That's my
yeah,
show.
Mengi from the carried La Carrington, former Man United graduate. Mengi as well. He's been good. He's been good.
It's been good. Uh,
So do you want to
that's my
have
two shots there.
yeah, okay.
Evans and Mengi.
You, you know what? I can be on board with that. I see Tyler obviously said Evans and then Van de Ven. I think a lot of people are rating Van de Ven though. I've been hearing people put Van de Ven ahead of Romero, me included, by the way. So in that regard, is he then underrated? I don't think he is. I don't think Van de Ven is underrated.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
he's not underrated. He's
Yeah,
fairly rated. People think
I think
him
so
is
too.
better than Romero. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. If any of you guys watching have other shouts in terms of the center backs, let us know. But in a way, now kind of
Braithwaite though.
Gabrielle though. Gabrielle maybe should be there.
Hmm. I think it's overshadowed by Saliba definitely,
Yeah.
but I think there's
Ooh,
people
Kansa honorable mention. That is
definitely
fair. Yeah, 100%.
100%. But
Hmm.
I think people still rate him.
Hmm.
People still
I
rate
hear it.
him to a level that's like
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful
Yeah.
or diminishing his value. So yeah, but um, what there was Braithwaite. I don't know. For you, maybe you have him.
Yeah. I think maybe. There's a reason why I had them in the title because, but then again, he is starting to be a bit more rated now, even to the point where a lot of English fans would have loved to see him get some minutes for England, ahead of a Lewis Dunk, for instance. Um, so, in that, is he then underrated? Or is he rated just enough?
Mm,
You know,
I don't think many people watch Everton. I just think like when it's
that is a good point.
big teams play, then they watch him. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, because
and
I, even if Everton is on, and let's say Everton is playing like a West Ham, I'll tune in, and then you see him, and but it's like you said, not everybody watches everything, or watches a lot of the clubs outside of the top traditional top six. So I completely get it. So maybe a lot of people aren't really aware and are talking about the Brentwood just because he plays for a club such as Everton. So then, in return, maybe it should be considered underrated.
I've got my two shouts. Yeah,
Yeah, because
you
your two
can.
shouts was Menke and Evans.
Yeah,
Mm. Ooh, Tommy says, I don't think Akanji gets the flowers he deserves. People always talk about Stones and Ruben Diaz. Is fair?
It's fair,
Is
but
fair?
it's still part of a defense that's been shaky.
That's the thing as well. I mean, Man City's defense hasn't been
Even
the
though
best this season.
even though
It hasn't been. I think
they
a lot of people talked about it last season at the end. I feel like Ake wasn't rated enough.
yeah, Ake wasn't rated enough. We could
Yeah,
have put an Ake at left back. Thinking now about it,
we could.
but
But I almost felt I think I had him more because I'm pretty sure I did this last season as well, and I might have put him in then because I felt like that was definitely the case for last season. But this season, to be honest, though, he hasn't really been playing that much either, in my opinion. A
true,
lot of Man City games. But yeah,
true.
we're
So
spent a
yeah,
lot of time in the center back. Mate, you know what? Let me just pick. We can put Mengi. Put Mengi. If I can. There he is. Then Mengi. And then we
and
put.
then Evans or Braithwaite. Sorry,
Yeah.
not Braithwaite. Jared. Yes, I Jared.
Hmm.
Your choice. Maybe leave it up for a poll. I don't know.
Thing is, though, for whatever reason, Evan doesn't come up here.
Say Johnny Evans. Search in Johnny.
So weird. Hmm. We'll have him as an honorable
Maybe they
mention.
have him on the list. I don't know.
I
Um,
can maybe search for as a club. Maybe could do that. Let me see if I can find him here. Nope. Okay, no,
um, what's the
get it.
what's
Go
the
ahead.
website's name again? Um,
What's
it's
what?
it's boatlineup.com. No, what's the website's name you use again? Let me try if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
find it.
yeah. There's maybe another one potentially.
Um,
Uh,
what's that one
Marino
you're using
Forest.
right now?
The one that I'm using right now is just called createformation.com.
Oh yeah, great information. Forgot about.
Once again, people keep getting the likes up. The likes do help. And if you're watching this as a replay, do let me know your thoughts on the team.
Murillo is a shot, definitely.
Yeah, Marino Forest. Shout for sure.
Shout. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But I think Evans.
Do you think Evans should be there though? But I just don't
Yeah,
understand why I can't.
I will try and find him now.
Okay, I'm gonna see
Johnny
if I can try to maybe.
Evans.
Why can't I?
Do we spell his name wrong? Johnny.
There's other random people, so I don't get why. Like, why is Jaden Sancho still here? He's at Dortmund on loan. Come on. Yeah,
No.
not every player is here actually. Doesn't seem like every player is here. Annoying.
Let's just put in Johnny. Mm. Doesn't seem like he's there, so then by default, I guess.
Our default it should be maybe either Brainthwaite or Gabriel.
I think Braithwaite or Morello from Forest, so
Hmm.
maybe the chat can help us out of picking. Maybe
He
do a
came
poll.
up. He came up.
Yeah, of course.
Of
um,
course. But they don't got my guy Evans, you know. Nah, they're taking a piss. What are you guys saying in the chat, people? Who should we pick? So we're trying to figure out who should we pick. Brentwood, Should it be Morello from Forest? Gabrielle from Arsenal? And then we already have Tenemegi here, who I think is a shout. Honorable, at least.
Hmm.
Okay, Mustafa says Brainthwaite.
Okay, and then we go with him.
Right, says Johnny Evans is a spelling. I know Ravi's not in the database. He's not on the page. I tried everything, which I think is a bit weird, but what am I gonna do, But definitely no, he is an honorable mention.
He
but
is.
I think I think we're just gonna put Brainthwaite.
Yeah, just put him in.
Yeah. There we go. So now for the DM spot. Who's been underrated there? When it comes to the DM.
DM.
I have one. I'm trying to think. Does he play as a D? Ross Barkley.
He does play deeper.
Yeah. I think he's been exceptional for Luton this season.
Yeah, definitely. Ross Barkley's in. Definitely, you have to put him in.
Okay.
Another shot from
Mustafa here says Polinia, Unana, Everton. Okay. That was Barkley's CM. Big up to Sheik. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. McTominay. Get out of here.
I think Palinia's rated, to be fair.
I think so too. I think Palina is highly rated. I also even feel like more people is talking about Unana now. I mean, he's linked with Arsenal. United is slipping around, But Luis is definitely a shout.
That's right.
For sure.
I don't think he's underrated. He's rated now.
Why did I say David Luiz? I meant Douglas Luiz. But I think more people are maybe rating him. Endo. Or people definitely did not rate Endo when he first came, but people are talking about him now.
It's an Alvarez.
You know what? Not a lot of people are talking about him.
And West Ham
actually
have a better.
I think he's good.
To be fair, West Ham's defense isn't the best, but
I think
they've only considered 2 more goals than Wolves.
Who?
Oh, shout! I've got a shout. Lamina from Wolves.
Ooh, that is a shout.
Oh, Joe Gomez, but I think Lamina.
Okay.
Joe Gomez as well, but I think Lamina's a shout.
Okay, people. So we got a bunch of different. We got Ross Barkley. We got Lamina, who plays from Wolverhampton. I mean, Endo is a shout, of course. Edson Alvarez, who plays for West Ham. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Who should we put in? I might put in a poll if we were struggling a bit, but I mean, for me, Ross Barkley definitely is up there.
Yeah, no, you can put him in straight away, but I think put him in one of the CM spots.
Okay, we could.
You know what? I think
we could do that.
Alvarez or Lamina plays in the 6.
Okay, we'll put him more as one of the 8. Okay. And then maybe have Edson Alvarez or Lamina as DM. Yeah. One of the 2. You can pick here. Who do you want?
I want both, to be honest, but I'm thinking of others. Newcastle, not really.
I feel like a lot of people be talking about Gamarish.
Anyone in the Bournemouth midfield being talked about? Not really.
Yeah, but Tommy says someone is whispering next to me, Caicedo. Yeah, no. You
And
cannot be the
racism.
most expensive
Uh,
signing and then ends up being underrated. Yeah, get out of here. I'm sorry. Respectfully, nope. No, no.
um,
Alex
oh,
Scott says Mustafa. Been actually
mm,
been hearing a little bit, but hmm,
where is he? Alex Scott.
Alex Scott, you know.
Oh, yeah. Was it Bristol
Adam
City a few years ago? Hmm.
Adam Wharton is a Shout Palace. Latimer.
Lerma. Lerma's a shout.
That is a
Lerma's
shout.
a shout. It's a shout.
100%.
Okay.
You guys got some good picks, you know? Yeah, come on, y'all.
Okay. So we've got three guys for two positions.
Mm-hmm.
Alvarez, Lamina, and Lerma.
Yep.
Um, who else is there? Uh,
Who else is there? Is there any of the top six, you know, central midfielder ish or, you know, in the eighth spot potentially that we feel like, okay, you're a little bit underrated? Is there any?
maybe
Chelsea
so.
Jolinton. He's been a bit injured though for a while.
Yeah. Sangare.
Papasar?
Papasa, maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe.
The
Sangare is
Spurs
also a shout.
fans here with it. Sangare is a shout as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ibrahim Sangare at Forest.
Oof. Mm.
But,
Yeah,
but then
there's
again,
a good
Forest.
picks. Is Papasar a DM? No, he's not a DM. Their DM is Zuma. Spurs.
Zuma. Hmm.
He's not been good this season, to be fair.
Is John
In my opinion.
McGinn underrated?
You know what? I think he is.
I reckon. Hmm.
I actually do. I think he needs. I've been hearing here and there certain different type of content creators talking about him, but you know, just overall, he isn't really that much talked about. That is a great shout there, Hanno. I don't know if you believe it. I personally think he is underrated. I think he is.
Mhm.
Actually, would
It's a
not mind
shout.
putting him there, but
Yeah.
you know,
John McGinn. Hmm. Hmm. So we've got four names. So we
hmm
just put it up in the chat. Let them vote. But Alvarez,
chat.
Lemina, Lerma, and John McGinn.
Yes.
Any other names?
Is there
Don't
any
think.
other names, chat, that we missed out? Anybody else that should be in the midfield? Could also be in the top six. Anybody else? Let us know.
I think not Kabore. Takonga would have been a shout from
Yep. From Palace?
uh,
Is it? No?
from Luton, but I think
Oh, he's Luton now.
I don't know. I don't think he's played that many. I think he's been injured quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Let me just find him. Try and see.
Yeah.
Um,
Let us know if there's
yes.
any other names, guys.
Um, he's made 12 appearances this season. And Panzo, but I think he's been decent for Luton, but I don't know if he's
Hmm.
been that great for Luton.
Good point.
But well, we can put him on the list.
Yeah.
I'll put Konga and him on the list.
Yeah.
Mm, mm.
This ain't easy, you know. Hmm.
Yeah, then I'll put the names in the chat now. Then you guys can vote. Let me just check
Yep.
spelling.
So far, we got Ross Barkley in the midfield, as y'all can
And
see,
then
of
we have
course.
6 names for 2 positions.
Okay. Definitely different candidates here. Different variations, of course.
Okay, so there's the
Here we
names.
go. So, guys, that is the names. So we've got Alvarez, Lamina, Lerma, John McGinn, Lakonga, and I cannot say Pansu? Pansu?
Pantu, yeah. Pelerodek and Pantu.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I
I
mean,
messed
for
up with
me, I
that team.
always think I would put John McGinn in there and maybe Edson Alvarez. My 2 shots.
I'm Alvarez and Lamina, then again.
Lamina is yeah, okay. Mustafa saying
There's
Lamina.
Jones there from Ravi.
Oh yeah, yeah, Curtis Jones. Is Curtis
Is it
Jones underrated? I think more people are talking about him now, but
I think if we
maybe
were
he's
looking
underrated.
last season, maybe.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
he's talked more about now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bowen. Okay.
You know what? We
Let's put
could say
Lamina. I don't know.
yeah.
I think
Okay,
Lamina in.
we'll put Lamina. Lamina,
Chances.
and then Alvarez. Edson Alvarez.
Yeah, I'm fine with Alvarez.
Okay.
That's a good midfield. That's a
Yes,
flipping good midfield.
that's a good
That's
midfield, you know.
that's a good midfield. That's,
Yo, guys, I will definitely, once we're done with stream, I will be posting it on my socials. So do check it out. If there's any players that y'all want to change at the end of it, because I've been seeing a lot of people do this, and I think it's funny. I sometimes be participating with this as, a viewer myself. Feel free to send in a super chat at the end if there's any players that you guys want us to swap for. But at the end. How's his
yeah.
Gallagher? Underrated.
No.
When
So
we see
underrated.
Chelsea fans make it, I've seen Chelsea fans this week
That
having merch
t-shirt.
that says, what is
Sal
it? If you
Gallagher, we riot.
sell Gallagher, we riot? And you're telling me he's under. No. Yeah, take it piss. He's not underrated.
No.
Who mentioned Gallagher? Tyler did.
Mason Mount. Hey. We go.
Mason Mount did. Come on now. Let's not do
It's
that.
not 2021 anymore,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
come
Robbie.
on. Yeah. Jorginho? Is Jorginho underrated? I think he's been underrated for Arsenal's team. I think he has been a little bit.
Might be a shot for later.
Yeah, shot for later.
When we finished.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's move on to left wing. Who do we feel like has been underrated as one of the left wingers? Left wing, it's been underrated there.
Is Bowen left wing or right wing? I feel like it's right wing.
More on the right, but sometimes he's been playing up front as well. But I think he definitely is underrated.
It's right wing, but left wing.
Any shouts, people, in the comments? Anybody? Any names for the left wing?
Is Trossard underrated?
You know what? I like him. I really like him, actually. But is he underrated? Ooh, Dingra. I really like Dingra, but he's rated by people who watch. That is a good point, Tyler. I mean, he was. I watched AFCON. Me, and Hanno. He was exceptional for the Ivory Coast team. He was incredible. Mitoma, to be honest, though, Paqueta, he's not underrated. Let's be honest. He's not underrated.
Yeah.
He's cooking. Mitoma, he's been injured a bit this season, hasn't been cooking that much. Anthony Gordon, I think he's incredible. And I feel like a lot of people are talking about him. So I don't know if I'm going to say underrated. Hakpo, he's not been good this season. So let's not even start there.
Is Anthony Gordon left wing?
I'm pretty sure he plays on the. Yeah, he plays on the left.
It's a shout then. I think. I think it's a
Do
shout
you?
then.
Okay, okay. Do you think that he's not spoken about such as some of the other wingers in the league?
Oh, I wouldn't say it's brought up in. Mm,
Rice is Trossard
no,
underrated? I think he might be. He might be.
I think. Nah, I don't think. Don't think Gordon is like is spoken
You don't.
about that
I'm
much.
more. You don't think he's spoken about that much?
Mm.
Hmm,
Any
I
other
feel
left
like more
wingers?
now. I mean, I know that Newcastle fans heavily rate him. A lot of them, at least.
Yeah.
And there's some even outside of Newcastle that have been talking about him. So I don't know. Tommy says, "What happened to Doku? No one talks about him nowadays." I ain't gonna lie, he was really good for Belgium against England the other day. I actually think he was really good. But yeah, that's a good one. Nobody really talks. I mean, they do sometimes, but not for the good the best reasons, I should say, because sometimes he's been stinking up the place. But I wouldn't put him there. Um,
So Trossard, Gordon.
who else, guys? Any other names? I see
Mm.
Ravi keeps mentioning Leon Bailey, but I'm pretty sure he's more on the right. You know what? He was cooking. He's actually been very good for Wolverhampton. I think that's a shout for sure, especially up until
Isn't he a
the
striker
Asia
though?
Cup.
Isn't he a striker? I think he's a striker, isn't he?
Maybe I think sometimes interchanged a little bit, but he might be more on the. Is he more on the right as well? More so like an inside forward. I feel potentially, but he's a shout. He's a shout. Actually, he really is a shout.
His main position is
Canacho.
centre forward, but nah, no.
I wouldn't call him underrated. I actually
Oh,
wouldn't.
Townsend.
Townsend for Luton, yeah. I don't know, Hmm, I wouldn't.
It,
I think it'd be
it's
that
been
good this season,
decent.
though.
It's been
He's been all
decent.
right. You know,
Yeah.
big up football family, aka Ola. Hope you're doing
Yeah.
well. Hope you're doing well,
Yeah.
mate. Hope you're doing well. Um,
Um, hmm.
so far we got Gordon, we got Trossard. Any other names?
Hmm.
Any other names?
Um,
Hmm.
who's on the left for West Ham?
The hell is on the left for West Ham? Wait, we got.
Is Kudus on the left for West Ham?
Yeah, yep, yeah. It would be Kudus.
But then again, it's not. I wouldn't say it's underrated.
I don't think so either. I mean, we've been hearing, hey, whenever he scores a screamer, we've been hearing about it.
I think actually, Sinistera. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout.
Mm. Paqueta is left, West Ham, Kudus right, Bowen, Schreiker. Yeah, they kind of been doing maybe a bit more like that. But sometimes Antonio
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
well
when
been doing a
Antonio plays. I think when
but it's
Antonio plays, it's Kudus on the right, Bone on the left.
yeah,
Yeah, Rashford,
might
get
be
out of
potentially
here.
yeah. Rashford, get out of here. We're
Get
not
out.
doing that. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
overrated, yes.
Who?
Um, for overrated, maybe.
Oh, oh, overrated. Hey, might be the case. Who should we go
Um,
with, guys? Who should we pick?
let's put in Sinistera.
Maino under. Okay, not you
Nah,
guys are taking a piss.
honestly, on Maino, right.
Don't
The
do
way
this.
you guys
Hey,
are
hey,
hyping
don't do,
this kid up,
don't do this. Don't do this.
the
Don't do
way you
this.
guys are hyping this kid up is making me so angry. Like I'm actually getting hatred towards a kid.
He is him. He is him.
Yeah, stuff like that makes me So Trossard, Gordon, Sanstera. Um,
I almost want to pick Trossard,
yeah, I also
But then again, Gordon is a shout as well. I think one of
Gordon.
the two.
Yeah, one of the two. Um, anyone balling out at Palace? Not really.
Mustafa
Anyone
saying
at
Trossard.
Fulham?
Aaron saying Trossard. Yeah, anyone at Fulham? Nah.
Fulham left wing.
Is it William? Or is William
Yeah,
more left?
it's William. William.
I go hey. Sometimes he's be cooking. Esse.
Sometimes.
But Esse's not underrated. I don't think Esse's not
No.
Esse's
So
underrated.
yeah.
Yeah, but Peter, there are some people that's been saying Trossard in the chat.
So we look. I'll put those three names in the chat, then you guys can pick one. Trossard, Gordon, Sinistera.
Yeah. He has been cooking, yeah. Okay, so these are the names. Pick a name, everybody. Just write it in the chat. No life story. I just want to hear, who do you want to pick on the left wing? Will it be Trossard, Anthony Gordon, Sinistera? Let me know.
If
Olisa
you
2
really
is not
want to, you
underrated.
can win. No, it's not.
He's not underrated, Aaron. He's actually hella rated. I can't. Hey, he's been linked with the move to United, Arsenal, even City wanted him. Come on now, Chelsea. No. He's not underrated. Mustafa saying Trossard, Tommy saying Trossard. Anybody else? Who are you picking, people? Trossard, Gordon, Sinistera for left wing. Let us know ASAP. Tower says Trossard. I think it's gonna be Trossard.
Yeah, Trossard. Put him in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in now.
How many
Trossard.
games has Trossard played this season?
I feel like he often comes sometimes up from the bench, but when he does
24.
play, okay. Gordon kind of
24,
rated some
14 off the
Trossard.
bench.
Yeah, okay.
7 goals.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad at all, actually. I think it deserves a bit more prop. What about the right wing?
Bowen definitely has to go in there.
I think so too. What he's doing with West Ham, that guy is cooking, I agree. I don't even think we need to discuss that unless you have any other. I mean, we can quickly go if there's other honorable mentions, but I do agree that it probably should be Bowen. Even Mustafa is saying Bowen. Anybody else, guys? Ooh, Tommy's saying Semenyo. Okay.
But
I don't
he
know.
has some bad goals this season, though.
Yeah,
for
I'm thinking for what Bowen is doing, he needs to be talked about a lot more.
Yeah, definitely.
That's kind of where I'm at with it.
But
if there's any other shouts, guys, do let us know, of course. Do let us know. But you know what? Let us just put Bowen now, and then if
I think Bowen.
We end up changing our minds, then yeah. Okay, so finally, wait, Tommy says, what about Ogbene? Know about that,
Potentially, but
yeah.
I think
Bowen. Ooh, Saka, but people don't want to hear it. Bowen better than Saka. Yo, damn.
I think
let's not open that can of worms. Because I think both of them are incredible.
Hadawake, I think is underrated, but it hasn't played enough this season for us.
Yeah, he needs to play a bit more, but I do think he has a lot of potential.
Yeah,
I think there's a player in there.
He started 4 games, 8 substitutions.
Yeah, that's the thing. He needs more game time. Okay, so obviously now we're at the striker position. Ravi has been saying Ollie Watkins. I don't think Ollie Watkins is underrated. I'm thinking Sterling, get out of here. Tommy, you're taking a piss today. Do you think that Ollie Watkins is underrated? Hanno? I don't think he is.
I think he's fairly rated. He's just about.
he's been having amazing season, by the way. Amazing season.
Yeah,
Uh Alwani. The thing is though, he started off very good, but I think he's fallen off a
injuries.
bit now. Yeah, injuries
Injuries.
like yeah, that's the thing. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
the big
I
injury.
yeah.
And,
Mm-hmm. I
I
think it
drink.
up. Is he more?
Is right wing. What's he?
Yeah, he's
I
more.
didn't
Yeah,
work in.
he's more as a right winger. So I wouldn't put him there, but a good shout regardless. Anybody else in that striker position that we're saying, that guy might be a bit underrated, you know? Because
Hmm. Adebayo.
mm,
Adebayo's a shout.
you know
Adebayo's a
what? Yeah,
shout.
it's
From
yeah,
Luton.
from Luton. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Solanke.
yeah, yeah.
Solanke.
Solanke is a shout as well. Isak, I think is incredible. I would love, you know what? I would love to have him at Man United. I, for the right price, I would say go and get him. But I would probably rather have a Tony that's a bit more reliable in terms of the injuries. But that's for another day. But as you mentioned, Adebayo, that is a good shout.
That's a
I
good
you
shout.
know what? Yeah.
Isaac. Isaac is
Oh, you were just saying Isak's overrated. In my opinion, I don't think he is. He deserves all the praise. He might not be underrated, but he definitely is not overrated. I don't think he is. And if people do think so, that's madness to me. Any other picks for the striker position, guys? Let us know. Richarlison,
nah,
no, no,
no chance. I think Adebayo.
no.
Solanke.
I
Two
think the thing
shouts.
with Solanke though is that. Ooh, Tyler. You, fun fact: when I was making a thumbnail, I actually had João Pedro as one of the guys for the thumbnail. So João Pedro, I think, I don't know how he's
He's a
been
shout.
doing now as of lately, but there were a moment where he was really cooking for Brighton, here and there, coming up from the bench. So I do think it's a
Chelsea.
shout. I do think it's a shout.
Adebayo.
But I almost want to say
Mars is a
maybe
shout.
Adebayo. Hmm.
Hmm. Can't just think strike.
Chris Woods. I mean,
It has been cooking.
yeah, except for that hat trick against Newcastle. He really been cooking like that? I don't know.
Mm. Jackson. Similar shout there for Jackson.
Thing is, though, how can I call him underrated when I don't rate him at all? Morris Luton, his work rate is insane.
I think Adebayo's ahead of him so far this
He might be
season.
out the bio as well, you know. Did he not also have hat trick? A couple of hat trick? I don't know. He's been doing very well for Luton.
Yeah,
Muniz
I'm
from
first to say
Fulham.
that.
That is a shout as well. Muniz from Fulham. I'm pretty sure he scored a. Did he not score a brace or something against Spurs the other, before the international break? I think he did.
Yeah, he
If I'm
did.
not mistaken.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
He
as you
just,
said, Aaron, he might need to play a bit more. But it's a shout. Shall we say out the bio?
I think Adebayo. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll put in the chat pics.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. I can do that.
those two because it's just those two really.
Yay. We need your help, guys, for the final pick. Wang, if he wasn't injured, shout.
Yeah,
João Pedro Adebayo. Those are the two picks. So let me know. Once again, no life stories. We don't want the paragraph. We just want you guys to pick who's gonna be the striker, the underrated striker of the Prem. Is it João Pedro or is basically João Pedro from Brighton, or is it Adebayo from Luton?
Rowdy.
Pedro
Martial,
for me out of those. Marcy is Halen
Ooh.
fairly rated. There were a moment where a lot of people were saying he was overhyped. So I don't know. I don't. thing is, we paid a lot of money. Not that it's not his fault with the money and whatnot, but I don't even want to say underrated. I think a lot of people when he went on that run with scoring goals before he got injured, I think he's been cooking, and I think a lot of people have been giving him praise. So I don't want to say underrated. Wang would have definitely made mine if not injured. Yep, yep, yep. So once again, we so far have what? Who's full striker? That's Muniz. Pedro Neto falls 9. Thane says Muniz. Okay, so we so far wait. Carried him
That's
ever since Salzburg. Fulham. Guys, who are you
from Slack.
picking? Just guys, once again, these are the picks. Let me know. I just wanna get who do you guys want us to have as the striker? Is it João Pedro from Brighton or is it Adebayo from Luton? Those are the picks now. Let me know. Okay, quickly before we slowly wrap up to give a summarize of the team. And if you guys want to change it, do feel free to, of course, to send in a super chat. But
Mhm.
Mustafa says Adebayo. Okay, anybody else? Adebayo, Luton guy, which is
Yeah.
Adebayo. Okay,
Okay, so
yeah, Adebayo.
3-1. Yeah, the bio. Okay. Then
Oh, there we go.
yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Then hmm,
Okay, that's the team, guys. Should we pick a manager that's been underrated?
Gary O'Neill.
You just read my mind. Exactly the guy that I was thinking about.
Gary O'Neill.
Literally, I was saying it exactly when you said it. I was like, "Yep, Gary O'Neill. He's been
Gary
he's been
O'Neill.
doing very well. Very well.
Yeah,
Needs to be
I
talked
think
about. I mean, there's talks about him potentially being, offered like a coaching job at Man United. So we'll see how that goes. But it'll be
no.
interesting.
You guys need Southgate. Rollo from
You need a slight sin bin for that. I do not want Southgate. Okay? Nope.
oh, oh,
Sean Dyche, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that. But guys, to summarize, this is me and Hanno's team for basically the guys that we feel like, has been a bit underrated, that deserves a bit more praise, a bit more love. So to summarize, in goal, we have Chelsea's goalkeeper Petrovic. We have left back Mikolenko plays for Everton. Right back, we got my guy Diogo Dalot, obviously Man United. In the center back, we got Jared Brainthwaite. I always mispronounce his name, but the another Everton player. And then we got Tendon Maggie, former Man United graduate who now plays for Luton. In the midfield, we got as a DM Edson Alvarez who plays for West Ham, and then the two eights right above him we got Lemina who plays for Wolverhampton. You got Ross Barkley who plays for Luton. Up top, we got Trossard, Arsenal, left wing. Right wing, we got Jared Bowen for West Ham. And up front, as the striker, we got Adebayo, who plays for Luton. Do let me know what you guys are thinking about the team in the comment section. If you watch this on a replay, do let me know, of course, as well. Tommy says next time let's do most overrated. I'll invite my Chelsea friends to watch. I might need to, you know what? I might need to try to squeeze that in potentially. We might maybe do it by the end of the season or something, but we need to, I definitely need to do an overrated one. I think that one could
overrated
be
is easy.
so good. That's gonna, yeah, exactly as you said, Hanno. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end it here. Hanno, where can the people find you?
Yeah. Just on YouTube as it says there, Coach's Corner.
Yep.
Instagram, I know _culture_corner, and then Twitter, I know _coach corner. Yeah, done a stream earlier to this one, talking about the relegation battle. Um,
Uh-huh.
Forest, Everton, and Luton and Brentford.
Yep.
And I worked it out with um, one fan from each clubs, and we had Forest going down by 4 points, unfortunately.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Yo. Make
sorry,
sure you
by
check it
three
out, guys.
points. By 3 points,
Hmm.
going down by 3 points. So
Okay.
yeah, um,
Yes, yes, yes.
well,
What's the next coming up? What do you got next coming up on your channel?
um, championship predictions will be out
Okay.
tomorrow. Game week predictions. Might do cricket watch long.
Yeah.
Then we'll have Friday Premier League and maybe EFL Championship watch along. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So
Big up
yeah.
to Ravi for
Um,
putting up Hanno's
yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. Be
I
proud of
also
us.
have it in the description box, so do check it out. Show him some love and do subscribe. Anything else you want to mention, Hanno, before we wrap up?
Um, just nothing really. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
good having you on.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Yeah. Excited to see what happens this weekend.
Yes.
Got Burnley at home. Should win that one. So it
Mm-hmm.
should be a good weekend for me.
Yep. We got Brentford away. Late kickoff on Saturday.
Under the
We'll
lights.
see. It's not going to be easy, but I think we can manage. But we'll see. And of course, the big one, which is obviously Man City Arsenal on Sunday. I think that's going to be a very good game. I cannot wait to watch that one.
Hopefully it's not like the reverse fixture. Please no. The reverse fixture was dead.
Mm, that
Let's
is a
be
good point.
honest.
But maybe this one can be very good. I don't know. I have a feeling. I have a good feeling. We have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, I don't have a stream plan tomorrow, but I was actually thinking maybe potentially post a video on my early Euro 2024 prediction. So that might be coming tomorrow. Either way, we've got two streams planned for Friday, which is, of course, the, you know, Brentford versus Man United match preview, but also doing a preview for Man City and Arsenal, where I will be inviting some, fans from those teams. So if you don't want to miss out on those upcoming content, then make sure that you, of course, are subscribed. Give this video a big thumbs up. Have on the notification bell button. Feel free, of course, as well to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. And I'll see you guys very soon. Have a lovely night. We're out.